Frost all along the back of the windshield and the carbon fiber spoiler on the top and here. And the headlights. In case y'all didn't know, it's cold. What's up, guys? So, it's cold. We are getting ready to head over to Old Mills Restaurant, and then I believe we're either gonna go to Caveman's Cove or another trail, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna go to Caveman's Cove. So let's go check out this food and check out the trail. We're at the Old Mill Restaurant, and it is a lot of food. All entrees include a complimentary single serving of orange juice and warm homemade oatmeal banana nut muffins. This is one of the ones that I've seen mostly, I guess, people getting because there's so much food and everyone likes it. It's pretty much, I guess, a sample of everything. I think T's gonna get that, but I'm gonna run with the cinnamon raisin pecan French toast breakfast. And I'm gonna get it with some eggs and bacon. The menu itself isn't that large, but it's just that each thing has so much food included in it.
And they also give you banana nut muffins and...
Yeah, it's a lot. We already had a couple of these. It's the banana nut muffins. Has a lot of fluid. Lots and lots of liquids. I ordered this before I knew it came with orange juice. And T ordered the Coke soda before she knew it came with orange juice as well. But we needed to get the hot chocolate, something to warm our bodies up. So just got our food. As you can see, it's quite the spread. I think these are the biscuits over here. Quite a bit of food. Let's dig in. All right, guys, I am stuffed. I did good. Don't let T's plate fool you. Most of her food's over there in that little container. Was very good. The one thing, for some reason, with the eggs, whenever you get them scrambled with cheese over here, I've noticed they sort of just lay like the cheese on top. It's not really like completely melted. Still was good, but it would be better obviously if it's completely melted, or at least that's what I'm used to. Maybe it's a southern thing because I'm from Florida. Florida's not really the South. But yeah, overall, I was really happy with our meal. As you can see, we really went to town. All right, guys, so we just finished up at the Old Mills Restaurant. Overall, I was pretty happy. I was a little worried because when I looked up the wait times online, some people said that they had waited for over an hour. So I was expecting maybe having to wait about 45 minutes. Thankfully, when we got here, they said it was a 20 to 25 minute wait, and we probably waited no more than 5-10 minutes to be honest with you guys. So wait time was fine. Atmosphere was cool. Lots of space on the inside. Hold on, buddy. Mommy's on the way, okay? She just had to go to the bathroom. So yeah, so overall I was pretty impressed. Food came out relatively quickly. Food was good. So I would recommend it. They said this is one of the places that you have to go if you visit Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And so far, out of the places that we've gone to, it's definitely been worth the hype. So we were going to go to Grotto Falls. However, it appears that trail is closed, so we're going to try Rainbow Falls. Some of the reviews that T saw online said that it was very slippery. We just asked a couple before we parked. They said it wasn't too slippery, but it's very steep, high incline. So we're gonna check it out and see how much we can do. They said it's roughly 1,700 at that incline. We're gonna see if we can do all of that. They did 600. We'll see if we can complete it. If not, we'll turn around if it's too steep. Alrighty, about to start this Rainbow Falls trail.
Did you go all the way up?
We did, yeah.
Was it slippery at all?
No, there's a few places where you'll see some ice, but you can avoid it.
Okay.
And no, but all the crossings are fine.
All right, fine.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Okay, so let's check it out. We can see what the pave is looking like. A little bit of an incline here. They say it's pretty much all uphill, so we're gonna find out how strong Daddy's legs are. Got Zende strapped in. He's a little upset with us because we just woke him up from his nap. Looks like he's trying to go back to sleep. So, guess we keep going straight ahead. So, the terrain or the pavement definitely changed up a bit. It's more I guess you could say rocky. That guy's an experienced hiker, clearly. So he's running the whole thing. Be careful where you step with this, definitely. As you guys can see, I got me a walking stick here. So apparently we could have actually connected to Grotto Falls from here, even though I guess the main road to go down for parking is closed. But T was saying that most of these trails are actually connected, so. How you guys doing? Yeah, how are you? Good, good. So, but yeah, if we would have connected from here, it would have been a 3.5 mile hike. And we weren't trying to do anything that crazy. I think this one is, how many miles is this? Like 2.6. 2.6. Nice views. Have a look at the trail. So we shredded some of our outer gears. As you can clearly see, he's out.
He looks healthy.
Right. So we're only about a half mile in, so still got a little ways to go. So we just hit 1 mile. We got roughly maybe 0.3 miles to go before we reach the top. I think it's supposed to be 1,700. Right?
Elevation, yeah.
We're at about 637 now, so that means that this last leg is going to be pretty steep. So we were misinformed. It's actually 5.1 miles total out and back. So we still have, we're at 1.34 miles, so basically about 1.2 miles to go. Just took a small little break, rest my back. We're gonna try and do the whole thing.
I'll take him for a bit.
Boy, he's out. Taking another small break here. It's a little worse while we have to walk over that.
The child is drinking milk.
1.9 miles into it. So we still got about maybe 0.6, 0.7 miles until we reach the actual end. As you guys can see, there's ice on the trail, roughly at about 1,200 feet elevation. 0.2 miles to go to the top. And Zende has awoke. He is awakened.
Mommy's coming.
We're on the never-ending trail for Rainbow Falls. It's supposed to be 2.
It's not good.
No, I know that. That's why I said never-ending. Because it's like 2.5, 2.6 on the watch, but looks like we still have a little bit of ways to go. Nice view, though. Lots of ice as we got further and further up. Got some good news. We finally made it. So here we are at Rainbow Falls. Looks like everything is almost completely frozen over. You can see T up there in a better look. Huh? Okay. All that down there is ice. Some free-flowing water.
We're gonna go back down soon. You want some gummies? No? You don't want any gummies? You want a cracker?
this is how you get across here. So yes, I had to do this in order to get over the first time. Time to do it again. But this is the background. Head it back down. You have to cross over this here. Let's go. That's what I figured. So we just finished up Rainbow Falls. I think I clocked in at 5.4 miles. And that was what, I think you should be more than that because I missed out on like 15 minutes of the workout because I paused it and never resumed it. It was nice. If you're carrying a baby on your back, don't do it.
So we just finished our 5.1, more like 5.5 mile hike, Rainbow Falls. It was a great hike. I really enjoyed it. But I had my reservations about doing it this whole trip. It was definitely on my hikes to do, list, but I was concerned that it might be difficult with the baby because of the length and the difficulty. You know, we both have done more difficult hikes, but it's just different when you have an extra 50 pounds or so on your back. So Mac did the majority of the heavy lifting literally with the baby. And I attempted to help out, but it was really, really heavy. Like I said, it felt like a good 50 extra pounds on your back with the baby. But I think that it was like one of the best hikes that I've done, because it was a great trail, well maintained, and it was easy to navigate. So I highly recommend it, and I definitely would do it again.
So, in my opinion, I guess you have mild, moderate, and then severe or hard. Mm-hmm. If you're not, so for the 10th of a mile where T was holding the baby, it definitely didn't feel like that bad. It felt doable. Like there was no issues. Like T said, it was well laid out, pretty easy to understand and navigate which way you're supposed to go. Nice trail in that regard. Lots of rocks. It wasn't paved or anything like that, but still, as long as you're wearing good fitting shoes, you should be good. For that, I would recommend it. If you are going to be traveling with a baby, like we did with, wearing them on your back or whatever, or carrying them or whatever the case may be, I don't recommend it. I think that I would top out at maybe like an out and back total of 3 miles. That 5.5 miles, which I know they say 5.1, but both of our watches recorded like 5.4. I think T had like 5.6 or something like that miles. So whatever that was, I would not recommend doing that because it just gets taxing, obviously, on your back, and it just gets sore. But if you're not doing that, definitely, I would recommend it. It was a nice trail. We decided to check out the island. I'm not sure why they call it the island when it's not surrounded by any water. A little confusing. Actually, it's really confusing. I don't get it. But let's see what it's all about.
It's good.
At Paula Deans, we got the Albany, which consists of 2 down-home dishes and 4 of Paula's famous sides for the table. This is all you care to enjoy, $24.99 per person. The sides that we got were the cream corn. We got the cream corn, the baked mac and cheese, the broccoli casserole, and fresh candied yams. So we have the candied yams, the broccoli, T was just smiling. Now she's looking away. You okay, bud? So we have the fried chicken.
Drink some apple juice, baby.
Baked mac and cheese, broccoli, candied yams, and the pork chop. Looks delicious. Skyfly Soar America. Looks just like soaring. I imagine, especially based off the video. Looks pretty cool though.
I went to, it had that as number one.
The first place that we went to.
Yeah, the nasty place. And they was like, yeah.
What do you mean, the goat? The
yes,
local goat
the
place?
local goat, yes. It is really cold right now.
It's not that cold. It's probably in the 30s.
I'm really cold.
We're gonna put Zende on this one, but it looks like it's out of commission. Frog sideways
you're not
and
getting on that. It's broken.
yeah,
Broken. Don't even act
turned
like
on the
it,
side.
Okay? You're not getting on that.
You know, he's a
He's a
thrill rider, exactly.
Ride-o-matic maniac.
All those rides he got on yesterday.
What between the duck, the bee, and the frog?
Free peek inside the maze.
You know what gonna go inside no maze?
Why not?
I don't know. You got a dragon.
It's just a free peek. There's really not that many chains here, right? Well, I guess there's a handful. I don't know. Obviously, Birds, I guess, is a chain, maybe.
Savannah Bee Company is also a chain.
Mellow Mushroom is a chain. I guess I was gonna try and give it credit for saying there were more mom and pop places here, but I guess not really. Where's Harpoon Harry's? We already passed it?
It's on the road. It's on the 441.
Oh no, I'm speaking about specifically here on the island. Yeah.
Ooh, they got a little backpack store. Look at all those. Tactical laser tag?
Is there any other way to do laser tag? I said, is there any other way to do it if it's not tactical? Ride makers. It's just like, it's like custom remote control cars. Another escape room. I kind of want to do another escape room. The last time we did was good, but I want to do it with like, well, yeah, I was gonna say like with some family or something, apart from just do the job.
But yet,
Winterfest Wonders of Light. Start calling you Zende the Grinch. Ooh. I guess so. Look, bud.
You just smile.
Look at the lights. Look at the lights, buddy. Yeah, it's cool, right? You like the lights? Cool, right? What color are those? What color are those lights, Indy? It's white, blue, there's red, green. Yeah. Look at all of these. Look at the snowman. He's waving to you. Look, Cindy. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi, Mr. Snowman. Alrighty, guys. So we just got back from the island. We had dinner at Paula Deans, like we showed you all, and not gonna lie, that was probably the best food that we've had up here. Now, Paula Deans restaurant, I guess it's semi a chain because there's one over in Savannah and then there's one here. I believe those are the only two locations. But that was very good. Everything that I tasted was awesome. I have not had a chance to eat the ooey gooey cake just yet. I'm gonna have that maybe tomorrow. I don't know, I'm stuffed. It was all you care to enjoy and I definitely overindulged. After that, we did walk through the island. That was cool, very neat. I'm not sure why they call it the island. But you know, it's like an outdoor shopping plaza, if you will. They had Christmas lights and things like that. They had Santa out there so that kids could enjoy it. And then they also had a Winterfest like light show, if you will. Like a bunch of lights as you're exiting from the island. It's about, I think, 2.6 miles out and back, like 1.13. Like if you just go all the way down, it goes down to Old Mills Avenue or something like that. That was cool. It was nice. We didn't end up doing the whole trail because baby started getting really tired, so came back here so we could put him to bed. But overall, I thought the island was okay. I don't necessarily think it's one of those must-see places when you visit Pigeon Forge. It's an outdoor shopping plaza with a couple of attractions that are there. So I mean, you can get that, I guess, at any place. I think the beauty in Pigeon Forge or Gatlinburg in general is more so a lot of the maybe mom and pop stores that are there, like not really the big chains. I kind of don't like when chains come into an area and they sort of take over. I like the smaller mom and pop areas. I don't know, that's just me personally. But there's just so much to do on, I think that's called 441 in Pigeon Forge. You really don't have to go to the island. I mean, it's new, which is cool and it's nice, and I guess that's probably why it attracts the tourists. But I would spend my money personally at like places that have been around the area for so much longer. I don't know, that's just how I am personally. But I'm not knocking the island, it's cool. I just don't know if it's one of those places that you absolutely have to go to. It's convenient because you can just park your car and walk that whole strip, but I guess technically if you park anywhere on 441, you could walk up and down too if you wanted to. But overall, we enjoyed ourselves. I don't think we're gonna be doing too much tomorrow. It's probably just gonna be a chill day. Probably doing some laundry and preparing for the ride back home on Friday morning. So, until I see you guys again, peace.